I should fix my bed. Alright, it looks slightly better than before. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on this stupid channel that I'm doing. Today's a pretty hyped day because we're looking at the new Cripplingg EP on Never Said I Black Label. I freaking love Black Label. I freaking love Cripplingg. Cripplingg has just been really insane. He's made great tunes, and I love his style so much. It's melodic and heavy and super rhythmy at the same time. It's just so perfect. And you could call him like an Akios clone, but at the same time, he does it better. So, yeah, this is the new Cripplingg EP. It's called Sucks. It's Cripplingg Sucks. It's hey funny. But I'm really excited to get into this. Also, since it's been a minute, I have poster of Minecraft because I am a gamer and I game so hard on the block game. And also, I have a cultured Terraria poster because I am Terraria Mike, and I need you guys to know that. I am so based and red-pilled for playing Terraria, you would not even realize. But yeah, I think I've been talking a bit too long, so I think we should just get into the EP. All the songs are just by him. It's a 4-track EP, like most EPs ever. So let's get into the first song, called Melodic Mirror, I think? Okay, yeah, I'm right. Kind of faded out intro. He does this a lot. Ooh. This already sounds clean as heck. Super bouncy. That snare is class. Oh. It's so simple. But just like the little flickers of notes like that. It's so good. It's so well done. This is rhythm. This is so fun. His music is just fun. I love him for that. It's so bouncy. It's so just rhythm. It is rhythm, but it has that signature Cripplingg bounce and melodic side to it, which I really love. And this little part is also pretty good. I would have liked a bit more from the, I think, intro, or just ideas, but it's so well produced and so well done that I can't really complain. Now let's turn it up. Different pitches. Oh, I love that pitch. It's high pitched, but it's not high pitched to the point where it's ear grating. And even if it was, it's mixed really well, so it doesn't hurt. I love Cripplingg. Alright, that track was pretty much what I expected from Cripplingg. It reminds me a lot of Colors, the song he put out on the Halcyon Sound Volume 1 comp. And that was very bouncy, and it had a faded out intro in terms of the melody, and it had really nice percussion. It's basically just Colors, but in a different kind of form. Yeah, I really like the bounce to this. I think this is better than Colors, because it just has a bit more punch to it, because of the pitch of the sounds. It's pretty standard in terms of rhythm patterns. Like, it's just poop, 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 and then you have a lot of detours with the pitches, and a couple pattern switches that he repeats throughout, and it's just a really, really well done rhythm song. It doesn't really branch out, it doesn't push boundaries, but it's just staple rhythm. It's staple Cripplingg rhythm. It's staple rhythm. Okay, next song is called Laser Shoot, I think. Yep, that's how the track list goes. So, Laser Shoot. If I have the track list wrong, it's because NSD sucks. And That's how that works. It already sounds pretty industrial. Kind of like what Executioner makes. I like the delay on the snare. Ooh! God damn. This is what I want from him. New cheeky stuff like this. This is so squelchy and just all over the place, but in such a controlled way. And it repeats that kind of squelchy pattern. It's a constant, like, up and down, giving it that bounce. Ooh. And it lowers the pitch of that, puts it in the breakdown. Good stuff. This is the stuff I kind of expect from Cripplingg. Well, this is the stuff I wanted from Cripplingg. It's not really what I expected. I wanted him to do really creative stuff like this, because this is really reminiscent of, like, a veer pattern, but in staple Crippling's noises, and that's super, super good. It's so fun. I love it. This is a lot better than the first track. Different pitches, slight difference in sound design. I love this. Ooh. I like that background noise. Just kind of backing up those sounds. It's a really nice layer. Alright, that was Laser Shoot. Super solid track. Probably one of my favorites from Cripplingg. It's got a super, super nice pattern. It does so well at keeping your attention, even though it kind of repeats the pattern. It just goes in a bunch of pitch variations. It's very infectious. It's so easy to get into. I mean, for me at least, because I really like sporadic patterns, and I love getting into them. Especially with that kind of like Cripplingg pinprick sound design, which is super just... It's so good. This is what I want from the EP, and not the previous song. Although the previous song is good, this one it steps it up in the ideas front, and that's what I want from him. So, great song. On to the next song. This one's called Stuck, and if this is a stepbrother joke, I'm gonna leave. Really robotic in the intro. I like that. He's focusing on the intro in this one, and I really appreciate that. And it's good. Ooh, the bass. I'm super hyped for this drop. This is so good! Holy damn. I mean, Answer is really good, but this... I really, really like this. I'm kind of appreciating the first track a bit more because he just kind of gives you that staple Cripplingg style, and then he gives you these new kind of wacky ideas in the, oh my god, that came out of nowhere. Is this a different melody? It might be. Props for that. This EP is getting increasingly better, so... changes the patterns. That song is great. And there's an outro, like an actual outro that he put time and effort into in a rhythm song. You don't see that often. Yep, this is insane. But getting into that intro, it had a kind of more robotic sort of feel at first, and then those bass shots came in and it kind of like propped up the melody, and that was super, super nice. And then it got into that build up, kind of sudden. The build up didn't do much, but the intro kind of already built energy, so it wasn't too bad. But then that drop. You ever heard of blank space? No, but there are a lot of bleeps and bloops in this, and there's so many robotic noises and Cripplingg-esque noises, and it just puts them in just really sporadic patterns, and there's a little like bleepy bloopy sustain bass in the second half of both drops. It's just so nice to listen to. This is insane. Oh, I don't care how fake energy I feel. This is how I actually feel, and I can't express it. But I'm freaking gaming right now. I accidentally stopped the recording. Yeah, that's my bad. All right, let's get into the next track and the last track, which I think is called Sakura Pain, and I was right. All right. Super dreamy intro. That was a cool transition. Taking everything away and doubling it up. What? Future Rhythm. That's so good. I love the high pitches. You know how I said this EP was getting increasingly better, and it'd be really hard to top it, the last track? It did. I love this so much. Again, there's no production quality issues. It's perfect in terms of that front. Percussion's great. Sub bass is great. Idea is great. Melody is super fun. I love how bouncy it is. It's insane. This just might be the best Black Label EP of 2021, and it's the first one. It's gonna be hard to top this, though. I forgot about that transition. The only complaint I have about this song is that the intro is just too short. Ugh. It goes really high pitched at times, though. Vacuum. Oh. Cripplingg is too good. It's way too good. Isn't this guy like 16 or 15? He's like my age. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, this is my favorite. I didn't think he could top this song. I mean, the last song, but he just did. Just like that, you know? Wow, this is great. I think I've kind of like explained why I like this song. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I have. Or maybe I just don't know how to explain why I like this song. But it's super fun. Production quality is great. Intro is really good, but I think it gets cut off a bit too short. But yeah, I love this. Drops are sick. I love the melodic bounciness that is on display here. It's staple Cripplingg sound design. You know it's him instantly. And I love that about it. But all in all, this EP is a damn good way to start off the year for Black Label and dubstep in general. I think we need Cripplingg at a time where there's so much dead, bleepy, bloopy, boring rhythm. And this is kind of bleepy, bloopy, but it sounds like Cripplingg, and it's melodic. It's kind of like melodic stabs and not really bleeps and bloops. But the third track is like bleepy, bloopy. But it's really good, so I give it a pass. But yeah, starting off the year with this EP, it's just it gets me very excited to where Black Label is going to go, because they started off the year with the Dirty Talk EP, and a lot of people thought that was incredible. I, for one, I can see why people thought it to be that. I just found that Boingo 2 and Haze dragged a bit, but IDP was good. And this EP is really good. It's super, super solid, and I really, really hope to see what Cripplingg does this year, because it might just be his year, because everything he's put out so far has been great, and I haven't been disappointed yet, and I don't think he will. He just has this kind of standard in his music production that just won't go away, and I'm glad it won't. I never want it to go away. It's so, his style is just really perfect to me, and we need more artists like him who will actually put effort into their songs. That's a whole kind of dig on the rhythm scene, because there's so much boring stuff in the rhythm scene right now. And, you know, Black Label is keeping it alive, and I'm really appreciative of this label and Cripplingg and just everyone involved. So, what should I rate this EP? Should I start out the year with a 10? I'm thinking about it. But the first track is just kind of staple Cripplingg, and then the build up in the last track was like too sudden. Should I give it a 9.5? It's such a dick thing to do. I'm always at conflict whether or not I should be harsh and give it like a 9.5 or a 9, or I should just give it up. 10. You deserve a Cripplingg. I've given my critiques, but to start out like this, and as a project in itself, this is just super, super good, and really, really solid for a debut EP, by the way. This is his first EP. That's insane. He can only go up from here, I think, in my opinion. Because if you go down, I'm gonna compare it to Sucks. This EP sucks. And take that what you will. 10 out of 10. You deserve a Cripplingg. Thank you for the EP. Thank you for the music. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.